that can be a nurse or a midwife. Is that not so? One must be trained, one must be skilled, one must have the requisite competencies. So one of the things he has said, and I've taken down, I've taken notice, he said you must exhibit competence. What is competence? Knowledge of subject matter. You must be seen to know what you are doing. And that means continuous reading and self-improvement. Knowledge is an everyday thing. New knowledge, new happenings, new initiatives, new emerging technologies. So are you a willing learner first? While he was discussing, some of you were on your phone. One or two people discussing, probably not listening to what I'm saying here. You see, already you are displaying who you are. From the way you pay attention to this workshop is already telling us where you belong. And that's how sometimes opportunities will just pass by you. You are sitting here, you don't know who is watching you. You don't know why the person is watching you. Probably we are taking note of punctuality. Probably we are taking note of who is well dressed. Everything you do in this life is very important. More so when you say you're a nurse or a midwife. If you want respect, respect is earned. Nobody gives you respect if you don't know the knowledge, if you don't have knowledge of the subject matter. Dr. Umar shared his experience to us. A speaking engagement, and he said he got more than the grant that government gave him about the nursing profession. So you see, even language, your use of language, your communication skills, very important. How you talk, how you write, how you communicate with others, they are all very important aspects of professionalism. And he mentioned it in the course of his presentation. He also mentioned punctuality, time management. You cannot be a good nurse or midwife when you are not punctual. The same thing applies even as a student. If you are the type that come late, you have already defined yourself. If you don't observe punctuality in the course of your work, you have already defined the kind of work ethics, the kind of values you uphold. How many of you took down some of these things? He also talked about going the extra mile, striving for excellence. It's not enough for you to just say, oh, I'm a nurse, and it stops there. No. What kind of nurse are you? How would you be described? Would you be described as a very good nurse? The workplace, there will be performance evaluation. Performance evaluation. You see, so a lot of mistakes that some of us do. When you go to a workplace where they insist you do the right thing, you do the work, you think that they are doing you harm, they are disturbing you. As somebody who has worked, look, let me tell you, if you find your place in a place where you are not striving for excellence, in fact, I'll advise you to leave there. Because what it means is that you are not growing. You are limiting yourself. But going the extra mile is what makes you important, is what makes you relevant. They will ask you a lot of questions that borders on how you've been doing your work in your former workplace. So if you've been the type that run away from work, you lose a lot of opportunities that come your way. The choices of all the resource persons we have here is very deliberate. Nobody is going to bring an olodo, a mumu, one day kan aiki were here. Everybody you are seeing on this side of the table is a success story. So for you to be a success story, your work habits, the principles you uphold, the way you carry yourself, the way you see yourself, the way the world perceives you will determine. And it starts from what you do right here in this workplace. If you think because here is just workshop, it's the same attitude. So you see, your mindset, the attitude you have, the attitude you take to everything you do determines your success level. It determines your success level. Do you want to be an average nurse? That means you will not go anywhere. People that succeed are not average people. No matter how you perceive of them, it's you who will think that maybe they just have things going easy for them. Nobody has gotten anything by just being an average person. So he has told us to strive for excellence in our workplace, to strive for excellence in everything we do. There will be mistakes. He has told you. Mistakes do happen. But what is most important is that you learn from these mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then you don't know what you are doing.
If you enjoy your tea break, let me know this. If you don't enjoy your tea break,
yana
so please.
yana ɗaukewa haka ka shi yana da wuta ko da ka zo kai magana
Take
na
one
ga
and go.
reflection
Quickly, hurry up.
ne sawa ne ka sa
Number
shi
three,
saboda yana ganin ai ka san canza
number four, number four. Come back 12 o'clock. Come back 12 o'clock. Number five, number four, number five. Quickly, number five. Number five. Come back 12 o'clock.
don't come late double six